the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 6 o'clock on this stormy Saturday. I'm Chris Flanagan in tonight for Ben Dennis. It is a DMV first warn day with Tropical Storm Ophelia pounding the East Coast from North Carolina up through Maryland. A live look right now of the storm. This is from 95 North in Prince George's County, just outside of D.C. Not a whole lot of traffic, as you might imagine, and the rain still coming down. And another look from the White House right now. This is actually a time lapse from the White House from earlier today. Visibility fairly low earlier on. Severe weather is getting worse in some areas of our viewing area. We do have team coverage tonight of the storm. Meteorologist Janessa Webb, our chief meteorologist, and meteorologist Scott Sumner, both in here tracking the weather in the Weather Center and what we can expect later on tonight. And reporters Leonard Fleming and Max Marcilla. They're in Virginia and Maryland right now following the severe weather on the ground. But first, let's get right to our chief meteorologist, Janessa Webb. And Janessa, the storm's not through. We expect another wave tonight.
Oh, no, not at all, Chris. We are actually just getting started. You have 3 million people under some kind of tropical alert extending across the mid-Atlantic all the way into the northeast. Here's the center of that storm system. It made landfall around 6 a.m. This morning out towards the Outer Banks. So there's still that very slow movement, still impacting areas of the Raleigh-Durham area, but the heaviest band right now out towards the Richmond area, and it's been that way for the last couple of hours. And so that band, it will continue to lift to the north. Here's the latest on our current radar out towards Alexandria, Old Town. Definitely seeing that moderate rain across the district as well. The farther you go into Loudoun County, Ashburn area, moderate rain flow as well. We've seen areas of Montgomery County already pick up 2/4 of an inch of rain. So really going to be consistent throughout the rest of the evening into the start of your Sunday as well. This is the zone that we can continue to really watch out towards Montgomery County. They've seen near an inch of rain of accumulation here just in the last 6 hours, and potentially going to pick up another 2 inches. This has been the hot zone really that our weather team has been watching across northern Virginia. The winds, they continue to really roar across Culpeper in areas of Fauquier County. Here's the latest update from the National Hurricane Center. We still have a tropical storm. You still have sustained winds up to 40 miles per hour. There is a kind of a slower movement of this storm system coming out of the north to about 12 miles per hour. However, in the next few hours, this is going to transition out of a tropical storm to a tropical depression. However, the impacts, they are still the same from Fredericksburg all the way into Baltimore County as a depression before this entire storm system pushes offshore early Monday morning. Here's the lasting effects where we could potentially see an additional 2 inches in some spots of Charles County into Lexington Park as well. It does loosen up the farther you go into the Mountain State region, into Martinsburg as well. Baltimore County into the district, southeast DC, prone to flooding here, and that's what we'll be watching for the next couple of hours. Remember, we have a mass amount of alerts that are currently in place. One is a tropical storm warning for St. Mary's into Calvert County, and that's going to last until Wednesday of next week. And the reason being, this is a storm will push offshore, and it's going to double back. It's almost does this loop-de-loop where we're actually going to see winds continue even for the start of next week. We have many alerts. We know the rain impacts. What are the other impacts? Really, we're watching the wind flow. That has been pretty dramatic throughout the afternoon. With that update, Scott.
All right, thank you very much, Janessa. Yeah, you talked about the rain, you showed the radars, and you went section by section. I'm going to cover the other aspect of the storm system, which are the winds. And the winds have been pretty high in places across the afternoon here, across the region. As Janessa and I were looking throughout the day, we've seen wind speeds up to 45 and 50 and 55 miles an hour. So again, there are tropical storm warning in effect there, but we also have a wind advisory for all the counties there shaded in that particular color, including the districts surrounding areas, and then across portions of southern Maryland and extending all the way up in towards Baltimore. This will last for a little while here, up until 8 o'clock, a couple more hours on this. That's not to say immediately, like a flip of a switch, the winds are going to lessen once we hit 8:01. However, winds will gradually recede and diminish a little bit over time. Now, in addition to the wind alert, like I said, let's take a look at wind speeds. This is just a hour-by-hour situation and how much the wind is occurring in across the area from, say, the hour-to-hour change. And then you'll notice here up to 26 miles an hour in the district, some lesser amounts of wind speeds. But then you factor in the wind gusts, which will change within the hour itself. And as you note here, we do have wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour down towards Orange and Orange County, 23 miles an hour towards Fredericksburg, up to 38 in Manassas. And again, when I show you this in the next half an hour, these numbers will change. They will not stay as stationary as the wind speeds will. Now, on top of all that, when you factor out the high winds across the area and you factor out that maybe some trees or power lines have come down, you lose power out there. Power outages, as noted, are we've highlighted a couple of them here. 2,000 in Anne Arundel County, just around the Annapolis area. Lesser amounts surrounding the district and around the Beltway. But again, we still have anywhere from 200 to 700 power outages. And of course, that's never good. We want everybody to have power as soon as possible. We'll talk more in depth about our weather system, what is going to evolve here over the next couple hours and beyond, really going into Sunday. And of course, that 7-day forecast that'll be coming up in just a little bit. Now I want to turn it over to Chris.
Okay, Scott, Janessa, thank you. And some of those outages are in Alexandria, which often can see a good bit of flooding in storms like this. The city has been giving out sandbags to businesses. Our Leonard N. Fleming joining us live now from Old Town. And Leonard, people are trying to go about their days despite the storm.
Good evening, Chris. That's exactly correct. People are definitely trying to go about their day despite the storm. As you mentioned, it's been raining here steadily and the wind gusts have definitely picked up. But as you mentioned earlier, people are still out walking, still out entertaining themselves despite this dreary, awful day.
Well, I think it's just really fun to embrace by nature because, we can't really change it.
The steady rain from Tropical Storm Ophelia didn't keep 12-year-old Logan Bond from shooting hoops in Alexandria with his father.
Getting out here practicing because we don't all have all day. Because, I have school and homework. So whenever I have time to finish my homework, I get to just come out here and have fun.
The rain and wind from the storm kept a consistent pace throughout the day in the city along the Potomac that could be prone to flooding. The storm pushed planes coming in for landings at Reagan International Airport and boats docked in the harbor.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Molly Young and her best friend Anna Holowinski went for an afternoon stroll amid the rainstorm.
Just wanted a spontaneous adventure. We were in the house all day, so we thought to go down to the waterfront.
Today is a terrible day to be outside, but we are good friends and we wanted to get a burger.
Restaurants and shops were prepared for flooding with sandbags at the doors of their businesses. So far, flooding here is light, with more problems expected into Sunday. The rain is expected to pick up into the evening, so people around this area tell me that they expect perhaps more flooding into Sunday. Reporting from Old Town Alexandria, Leonard N. Fleming, DC News Now. Back to you.
Okay, some good attitudes out there. Leonard, thank you. Meanwhile, in Maryland, the annual St. Mary's County Fair is being held this weekend, but it too feeling the effects from Ophelia. And that is where we find DC News Now reporter Max Marcilla. And Max, really not a big turnout, understandably.
Yeah, well, here in St. Mary's County, the storm has not been devastating, at least not yet. What it has been is a great reminder from Mother Nature of just how nice a couch and a blanket and a movie is. You've mentioned the rain, you've mentioned the winds, and we're going to show you right now on the Leonardtown Wharf the flags just blowing in the breeze. We've been seeing this all day. The rain has stopped for basically the first substantial time, but you see that wind, not just the flags, but the pole the flags are on. It is a factor expected to be throughout the night and into tomorrow, as that is just one of the ways this storm is impacting this community. Even before the worst of the storm rolled through, it's changing what's supposed to be a big weekend in St. Mary's County.
It's really cold out here and stuff. It's like some really cold weather out here today.
Elements of the St. Mary's County Fair canceled due to the weather. The animals possibly outnumbering the people.
We were bored, so we wanted to get out.
Kind of the last time you get out before the worst of this hits.
That's right, exactly. You hit it.
The fair's president says he's keeping tabs on the weather, but has experienced this before.
We've had hurricanes pass over in the middle of the fair, and we survived. So it's it kind of gets people pulling together.
The storm is most threatening for the areas near the river. The wind and rain fueling high tides as the intensity of Ophelia picks up. And some messages from sheriff's deputies here in St. Mary's County, but really applicable to all of us. If you have to leave the home, as unpleasant as it might be, and you do have to hit the roads, go very slow, leave distance between yourself and the next person, and of course, if you see a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown. Reporting in St. Mary's County, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Yeah, some wise advice tonight. Max, appreciate that live report. Thank you.